a title shot after he lost to Bud Crawford. It must be PBC. I hate Al Heyman. He's not fair. It's not fair, man. Shut the hell up. Y'all acting like Errol Spence is the first guy to ever lose and get a title shot right after. Let's not forget that the poster boy in the sport of boxing to lose and get a title shot right after is Vasily Lomachenko. Let's not forget when Vasily Lomachenko lost to Salido and got a title shot with Gary Russell Jr. Let's not forget when Vasily Lomachenko lost to Devin Haney and about to get a title shot with George Camboso. Y'all act like PBC and Errol Spence or Rolly was the first guy to do it. No. Oh, let's not forget Josh Warrington got a title shot with Lee Woods right after losing to Lopez. Ladies and gentlemen, stop whining, stop complaining. Now, look, if we could all keep the same energy, then yes. But if we're going to nitpick one and not, you know what I'm saying, look at the other, you feel me? Not hold this one accountable, but respect this one. Come on, stop. We don't like it. Let's be real, we don't like it. But let me tell you like this, folks. A guy like Errol Spence. See, I'm not mad that. The first time that Vasily Lomachenko, I think it was unfair because that was his third fight, right? But him with his controversial loss to Devin the Dream Haney, you don't lose your stock. You don't start all over. You don't go in the back of the line. And guess what? Errol Spence don't go in the back of the line as well. Errol Spence been a reigning champion since 2017. Is a lucrative fighter. Why? Because he's going to the 154-pound division and stuff like that, a new division. You think he's gonna be in back of the line? No, not even Keith Thurman was in back of the line as well. It is what it is. Fundora just lost, right? Got knocked out by Brian Mendoza and got an opportunity to fight for the world title. And if you think about it, he wasn't supposed to get the world title. A lot of people, he was going to get the world title with the vacant WBC. Matter of fact, let me scratch that thing up. But anyway, did we enjoy that he stepped up, though? Did we enjoy that Fundora stepped up and Tim Tszyu stepped up? Because this fight could have been postponed, right? But guess what? You got the opportunity, you seize the moment, and you become a champion. So that tells you that just because you lost, right? That doesn't mean you don't got championship genes. You feel me? So this is a good way for not writing people off. Just because Sebastian Fundora lost to Brian Mendoza, but beat Erickson Lubin and beat other fighters, just because he lost to Brian Mendoza, that doesn't mean he wasn't worthy to be a champion. And this is what I'm talking about, folks. Just because a fighter take a loss, but he already climbed the ladder, you don't push him all the way back. You don't lose confidence in him. They always say that styles make fights, right? Let's not pick and choose when we say styles make fights. So at the end of the day, man, people need to, if you're gonna be frustrated, if you want to hold somebody accountable, hold everybody accountable. But if you're gonna keep the same energy with everybody, man, keep your feelings to yourself. Alright? Stop crying. Stop crying for every move PBC makes. I know, look, ladies and gentlemen, this is YouTube. This is YTBC. And also X, Twitter, whatever you want to call it, the boxing community. Let me tell you like this. I understand that hating on PBC is a lucrative content. Your favorite boxing content creators, they know this. They hustling you. They don't give them going after PBC is because they know it creates some type of buzz, because there was a group of boxing content creators in the past that was supporting PBC, and then there was another group that was debunking that group. So it has nothing to do with PBC, Errol Spence, nothing. It has to do with these particular channel versus these particular channel. You feel me? It's like a tug of war, you know what I'm saying? I spin a narrative, you debunk it. You spin a narrative, I debunk it. You know, that's what's going on, ladies and gentlemen. A lot of these things, you really gotta identify who's real boxing fans, who's a real boxing channel and things of that nature. Don't get hustle out there. But anyway, I support all entities. Golden Boy Promotions, 2024, they've been starting the year. They did a wonderful year. Shout out to Titoe Ramirez becoming a cruiserweight champion of the world, right? Shout out to Fundora to becoming a world champion, and shout out to Tim Tszyu, because he could easily postpone that fight, and he dealt with the cut, and also Fundora dealt with the bleeding as well, with a broken nose, I believe so. So credit all the fighters. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Golden Boy Promotions. Shout out to PBC, Amazon Prime. They're gonna have great, big, lucrative fights coming up, right? They got Canelo Alvarez, Jaime Munguia. Of course, Gervonta Tank Davis is gonna return versus Frank Martin, and of course, we're gonna see a David Benavidez as well. Your Golden Boy Promotions got Devin Haney versus Ryan Garcia. That's gonna be a hell of a fight. Matchroom Boxing is doing their thing. Most Valuable Promotion is doing their thing with Jake Paul and things of that nature. And Top Rank, everybody's doing their thing, baby. This is boxing. I support every entity in the sport of boxing. All right? Stop being company fans. I like Top Rank. I hate PBC. I love PBC. I hate Top Rank. Go stop, man. It's boxing. Hey, yo, everybody doing some political issue in the sport of boxing, all right? Everybody slipping an envelope under the table with the sanctioning bodies and stuff like that. You know, they did a lot for Loma. They doing it for Errol Spence. Hey, Errol Spence never got mandated by the IBF after Lamont Peterson, right? Went almost like 5 years without getting mandated and stuff like that. So nobody cared about Abdul Kokorov being a mandatory. The whole boxing world was just thinking about Bud Crawford, Earl the True Spence. Y'all ain't give a damn about Abdul Kokorov. So stop acting like you don't support the politics of boxing as well. You support it, all right? You only want to disagree with it when it benefits your argument or when it caters to your argument. But let me tell you again, when Abdul Kokorov was the mandatory, ain't nobody cared about Abdul Kokorov. You wanted the IBF to forget it. We want Bud. Y'all ain't give a damn about his career. So stop it, y'all. Stop acting like what's fair and what's unfair. Feel me? A great champion does not need a move in the back of the line. It doesn't. All right? Don't expect Errol Spence to be in the back of the line. It's not gonna. Don't expect Jamel Charlo when he comes right back to be in back of the line. No. You know what I'm saying? Don't expect Tim Tszyu to be in back of the line as well. Anyway, man, subscribe to the channel, smash the like button. Love you, God bless, and on to the next.